With an increasing amount of business and commerce being undertaken online, the speed and reliability of a company's internet connection can have a direct bearing on its bottom line. Until recently, if a business needed greater bandwidth, there was little alternative than a high-cost commercial lease line. Sharedband now provides that alternative solution, enabling smaller businesses to benefit from speeds and reliability, previously the exclusive domain of larger organisations.
This is for businesses who may be spending £20 or £30 a month on a single broadband connection. They're finding it's not fast enough when they're sending data or downloading data, or it's not as reliable as they need it to be. What they can do is take a second, a third, a fourth really low-cost broadband connection, maybe from a different supplier, and maybe using different underlying technology, and seamlessly combine them to give the combined up and downstream speeds of those connections.
The solution essentially has two key benefits for a small business. The first of those is just the increased bandwidth, 2, 3, 4 times the bandwidth. The second of those is the resilience, and the resilience is about always being connected.
Sharedband carefully developed the product by focusing on what was critical to its target market. Although it is sold as both a standalone product and as part of a packaged offering by ISPs, Sharedband understood the resources of its ultimate end user, which did not normally include a great deal of IT support.
Sharedband for me works very well. It's both affordable and really quick to install. The important thing is there's an online portal that allows configuration to be done by the end user. So in my business that could be me, but also it could be my engineers that go out and install for other customers. They then can see what they want to see or indeed not see it, and we monitor it for them. And you can then basically very quickly and easily achieve a result that gives contingency for the end customer.
We've really focused on how do we make this plug and play, how do we make this really low cost for the service provider who's offering Sharedband to offer this into the market. If there's large support costs, it's not going to work for them. And also, how do we bring down the costs of any hardware that needs to go on the customer premises.
Faced with the significant challenge of how to bring its product to mass market, Sharedband played to its strengths as a technology developer and formed strategic alliances with businesses that were already established in manufacturing and distribution.
Whilst our direct customer business is an important component, we've always envisaged that where we wanted to get to was licensing the technology through partners. Because that has meant that we're able effectively to engage the sales forces of those partners to sell our technology to what is at the end of the day a pretty large customer base in the UK.
Eclipse's target market is small medium businesses, and these small medium businesses have locations all around the country. They're not necessarily in a super fast broadband area or have the budget for a leased line. These customers really do need fast, resilient, scalable solutions to actually allow them to go to their customers and bring in as much margin and profit for themselves, and by using the connections that Sharedband can offer. Things like that really have helped Eclipse become the company they are today in the last year. The growth that Eclipse have had is fundamentally a lot of that has come from using the Sharedband service.
Although the success of Sharedband has been greatly helped by the partnerships it has formed, it has been careful to retain control of its intellectual property and its independence. With grand ambitions and a solid belief in its product, Sharedband understands the commercial importance of this for its future growth.
We can take almost any internet connection type, whether it's cable, ADSL, even fibre optic, and even 4G wireless, and we can seamlessly combine them. Because what we don't want to do is dictate to a customer what they must use, because they will have their own preferred suppliers, and those suppliers might not be available in every area. So with Sharedband, you can take any broadband connection from any internet service provider, whatever the underlying network technology type is, and we can seamlessly combine them.
The important thing is, for me, and I think lots of other people could see this benefit, is its independence. It will aggregate the packets for multiple users, and that independence allows you to trust that if something goes wrong in an exchange, for example, little effect will cause your connections to go down.
Sharedband understood that the gap in the market that it set out to fill was significant, with the next alternative being leased lines costing thousands of pounds annually. Therefore, the product needed to be flexible to allow it to exploit the full remit of this market.
You can start out with a 2-line aggregation service, and then when your business grows or you add new applications, you can add a third and a fourth and a fifth line. So the solution can grow along with your needs.
It is critical that customers do have that scalability. During peak times, right up to Christmas, they might have faster bandwidth requirements, so that actually they can get an additional line in during that period should they wish. It really is putting the customers in control.
By developing a product that is as much focused on adding value to its resellers' business as it is to its end users, Sharedband is now enjoying success with customers across the globe. It is now looking to enhance mobile connectivity, and as demand for bandwidth will always be a priority, Sharedband is well positioned to grow in this dynamic market.